Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back again doing your October 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Capricorn. And I'm back using my regular Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Moonlaw, which you can find online. She is an amazing artist too. I really just like her artwork. But yeah, so let's see what we have for October. I have tried to record this video a couple other times, but for whatever reason, I'm starting over again. So I feel like October is going to be a really volatile month, okay? For some of you, it's going to be more volatile than others. Some of you, there's going to be a death in the family, or a death, of a friend, or somebody that's very close to you. And this is going to cause you to feel very melancholy at the end of October, early November, okay? Very melancholy. It's almost going to come out of the blue because you're very focused on relationships right now, and you're very focused on, even if you're in a relationship, you're very focused on it. So this may come as kind of a shock to you. And I feel like some of you have some major legal stuff going on as well. And I feel like that's going to come to a close at some time in October. There's going to be some kind of legal resolution, and you're going to move on from it, because I feel like for some of you, it's been plaguing you for a really long time. Anything that's been kind of sort of circling around in your life that's kind of been plaguing you will also be just coming to a close. I feel like this is a time of new beginnings and endings. Okay, new beginnings and endings. So the things that have been, like I said, on the plate, cooking away for so long, it's time to to move something else to the front burner. But at the same time, when you try to do that, the universe also has other plans for you. So there may be some things that kind of come out of the blue, This could also indicate a partner for some of you who asks to, tells you they want to break up, tells you they want a divorce. If you're in a relationship, it may just come kind of as a shock to you. So I'm going to start off with, I just laid out your spread, and I'm going to start off with, again, the card about justice. This came up with one of the spreads before when I started my video, and so that's why I prefaced, my reading by saying all that stuff. But so this may have come up in September, okay, where there's something legal, some kind of, you wanting justice for something, you getting justice for something, okay, things balancing out, karma balancing itself out. You got the Justice card in the recent past, okay, so that was going on in September. The foundation is the Page of Cups, which you may have already gone on vacation, or you may have been in a relationship with, especially for Capricorn guys, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio female, okay? For those of you who haven't gone on vacation, you need to at some point, or you're planning on it. It's like something that you want to do, but you haven't done it yet. This is something that's going to be coming up again for you later down the line. It's something that you're in a cycle about. So it's sort of like some of you are like, I want to go on vacation, but all this other stuff needs to happen first. So you kind of put that on the back burner, and then, you focus on all this other stuff instead. And so you never really get to go on vacation. And so this is also, so basically you need to go on vacation at some point. It needs to happen, okay? Make it a priority. Also, this is about taking a break from the action. So there's something about October which is going to be very calming for you. Very calm, very soothing, very low-key, I want to say. Low-key is the kind of the key word for you in October. There may be part of you that doesn't even want to deal with anything else, and you're just like, I can't handle anything else. I just want to retreat into the hole from where I came from and not talk to anybody, you know? But it's not like done in like in a mean way. It's done in a very just like, I need my space kind of way. And this may be, you know, finding some inner peace, having a little bit of contentment, you know, not being in a place of, you know, so much turmoil. You know, there may have been, you know, some stress in the past which has caused you some turmoil. So having this as a foundation is a really great place. It's a really great place to be because it's peace, it's contentment, it's feeling really just solid, okay? So maybe you need to find that. If you're not there, if your life is going up and down and it's topsy-turvy, roller coastery, that's where you need to focus on. You need to focus on finding the peace in your life. And it's so funny because it's crossing you is the roller coaster card. I call this the roller coaster card. I don't know why I call it that, but that's just kind of one of the things I call it, okay? And this is the Three of Wands. And this is indecision. This is an indecision. The crazy thing is you have the Ace of Swords in the immediate future, which means you're going to make a decision. The decision is going to be yes. You're going to move on from the pettiness, the fighting, the bullshit, you know, any kind of drama, any kind of hardship. You know, you're going to speak your truth. You're going to have some words said. You may say some things to people that you weren't expecting to say, but this is you speaking your truth. Coming out and saying, you know what, this is not okay. Telling people, please do not contact me. You know, anything that's, you know, in setting boundaries. This is a card about setting boundaries, you know. Sometimes Capricorns feel like they take the world on their shoulders, and a lot of times they do, you know. So this is saying no. This is saying no, I'm not going to take the world on my shoulders. I don't have to anymore, you know? I have boundaries now. I don't have to accept this and this. I can do this and this instead and be okay and live a good life and be happy. There are some major, you guys always get some major arcana stuff, but you have the Justice in the recent past, the Judgment in the present moment here. Sorry, hang on. There we go. You can see it's an angel playing, you know, a trumpet in a field of butterflies and flowers. It's a beautiful card. I feel like there's gonna be some final judgment on this legal thing, or there's gonna be some final judgment that you're going to come a place in your head that you're going to come to about laying the past to rest, saying, you know what? I release the past. I release it. I'm done with it. No more. You know, I'm done. Moving on. You know, the Ace of Swords is literally moving on. So you maybe have some indecisiveness about, you know, making a decision, trying to move forward. Some of you may be kind of not sure what comes next in your career or in a relationship. Those of you who are in relationships, you may not know where the relationship's going. It may feel like you're not going anywhere. Maybe the relationship's hit like a roadblock and you're at status quo, and maybe you've been at status quo for a really long time, you know. Other people, this is where you switch careers or start your own business. If you're on the brink of what comes next, you need to do your own thing, okay? You need to know that the future is not paved for you, but if you pave it yourself and make your own way, you will be wildly successful. Wildly successful. So if you have an idea about something, or if you've been mulling over something, this is when you make the plans to actually get it off the ground. You know, I would say wait till October 10th till Mercury is, you know, out of retrograde to kind of push forward. But don't stay on the fence. There's nothing to really be on the fence about, Capricorn. Capricorns can really get stuck. So when I see this, this is the Capricorn feeling very stuck, not really knowing how to move forward, being very fearful about what the future could hold, and getting kind of caught in this, and it's funny I mentioned this downward spiral of what if scenarios, fears of failure, fears of rejection, feeling unloved, feeling like, not good enough, in the universe. And this is also, this is jealousy from the outside too. Some of you have like unseen haters and bitches coming at you. Some of you have some relationships that are draining you and you don't even know it. This is, you speaking your truth. You need to make sure you weed out the negative Nancys out of your life. If there's someone in your life that is not good, that is like draining you, they are a black hole and you're, not feeling it, it behooves you to say no. It says say no to them, you'll move on, it will be better, you'll be better for it. This comes up really when there's friends that are taking your energy, stealing your energy, that are negative. And they don't want what's best for you. So you have to be very careful of your friendships, female friendships especially. This is also feeling very drained, feeling very tired, feeling terrified of getting hurt, being afraid of getting hurt for whatever reason, spiraling in your mind out of control of getting hurt. And that just may be where you're at in relationships. You have the Six of Cups crowning you, so you have money flowing in. It may be trickling in, but it may be also flowing in, and you may be very focused on, taking care of your kids, taking care of the family. This is the mundane aspects of life. You have a lot of worries. I feel this is less about the haters and bitches and more about your fear of what comes next. You're afraid of what comes next, and that maybe for whatever reason you feel like nobody's there for you. So if you were to go out on a limb or you were to fail, then nobody would be there for you. When that's not really the case. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's going to be, you need to look at, stop worrying so much, clear your mind, exercise more, clear your energy more, get grounded more. I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity, something that's new that happens. You may decide to go back to school because the Page of Pentacles is the new beginnings, okay? So you need to start to think about how new beginnings start to manifest what it is that you do want. Stop thinking about what it is that you don't want in worst case scenarios. There's also fertility. For some of you who are focused on fertility, this is being very, I was saying in one of my other videos, this is about being fertile myrtles. You gotta watch out. Those of ladies who are younger, this is fertility. Okay, so, but it's new opportunities. So a new opportunity may be coming your way, but because you're feeling so drained out, you're blocking it. So you need to work on your energy levels. I feel like for whatever reason, your energy levels may be low. September did a number on a lot of people, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if you felt very, very low in October, mid-October to the end of October. But because there's so many other positive cards, I'm not so much worried about this card. I feel like you're going to move past this. I feel like the universe is saying to you, you are loved, you are supported. There's no need to be afraid of failure. There's no need to be afraid of what comes next because you're going to be successful. I say that because you have the outcome as the Chariot. So it's just your fears getting in the way of your success. And I feel like career-wise, you're going to either get a new job, or there's going to be some new opportunity that comes along, or, you know, this is, you know, through your own hard work and effort, getting to the top, getting to a pinnacle point in your career. This is achievement. This is success. This is victory. This can indicate also and this is in the position. This was in the position of your attitude, a Virgo guy. So some of you, you know, Capricorn guys, you may have some Virgo in your chart. You know, you may be Virgo sun with like a Capricorn ascendant or something like that. Or like, and then also you could be like me, where you have, you know, several planets in Aquarius and have Capricorn in your chart somewhere. So, you know, and this outcome is the Aquarius. So, I feel like you're your own worst enemy with this Ten of Swords situation. I don't feel, you already know the answer. You already know. Some of you have psychic ability. Some of you are a medium. Some of you already know that you're going to be successful. Some of you already know that you're going to come out on top in some way, some form, that you're career focused. You're going to make it in your career. So there's really nothing holding you back except for this spiral, okay? You've got to get out of this spiral. You've got to just clear that out of your head. And open your mind to the possibilities, the new potential, the beginnings, new beginnings. I really want to stress this, okay? For those of you who have struggled and you feel like, you know, it's been an ongoing struggle, you need to kind of get this mentality out of your head that that you're not going to make it, because you are, okay? You have to continue to try harder, and you have to continue to have faith that everything is the way it should be, everything is in order, and there's really no need for you to be lost in this spiral. And for those of you who, you know, become really afraid and very fearful, when things go really, really fast for Capricorn feels like things are going out of control. So if you have the roller coaster and you have the chariot, to me, it may feel like you're on a roller coaster that you have no control over. And you may be just spinning kind of like in your head going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's going to happen next? I can't even imagine, you know what I mean? And you're imagining the worst case scenario, the big giant monsters on the wall and the lights. And it's just, that's not how it is, okay? Yes, you need to make decisions. And yes, you need to trust your intuition and trust that everything's going to work out. And trust, you know, that that at some point you're going to get to go on vacation, and that at some point you can just, damn it, relax. You know, that's kind of how I see it. I want you, Capricorn, in the month of October, to find your peace. Find that peace within you. Whether it's listening to music, whether you're listening to meditation, guided meditation, whatever it is, got to find your inner peace. That's really, really going to be crucial for you. Some of you are very focused on, I wouldn't say relationships, but having sex again. This is the card about passion. So emotionally, you're focused on getting it on. And good for you, Capricorn. You should be focused on getting it on, okay? There's some fire, there's some passion. It's sort of like you may be feeling a little bit hormonal this month in October. This is also you staking your claim in the world, saying, this is mine, and I did that, and it's nobody else's. It's a very powerful card, very strong. Ace of Wands is passion. The thing is it's, you know, you have this passionate side, but at the same time, you have this fear of failure. So you need to get rid of that fear of failure, the fear of a relationship, in order to get it on again. Because you need to kind of, move out of so many career cards into more relationship focused cards. And I feel like you will. And I feel like at the end of October, you may cross paths with a Mr. Right, Mr. or Mrs. Right, because you got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is, to me, the Mr. Right card, okay? It could be end of October, early November. You may even get it on with this person. I mean, this person may have the hots for you, and you may have the hots for them, and it may just kind of happen where you're kind of unexpected. I pulled 3 cards as kind of like an overall past, present, future, how things are going to go. And I want to say in the past, really you've been learning about yourself and about others, and I want to say you're acquiring knowledge because you have the Hierophant, okay? To me, the Hierophant is higher knowledge, higher wisdom, okay? So it's sort of like you've gone to the tree of life and you're kind of just picking all these apples, you know? And maybe in September you were doing this, October you're still going to be doing this. And it's like all these apples, you're collecting all these bits of information, like a sponge, and kind of absorbing them and eating them, and it's just like digesting them. And then it's like you kind of find your peace. In the middle of October, I feel like you find your peace because you have the 8 of Cups. And this is moving on from the worry. This is going deep and getting in touch with your intuition and shining the light, being the light for others. Letting your intuition be the light for others. And in the end of October, you got the King of Pentacles. So, and the King of Pentacles is financial success, absolute success in what you're doing, but also the Mr. Right card. So if you're a female Capricorn and you're looking for Mr. Right, I feel like he's going to pop up end of October, early November. I want to say your best days are October 28th, 29th, and 30th. I think there's a 30 day in October. I think there is. 28, 29, 30. I'm not sure. Halloween's October 31st. Let me look. Hang on just a second. I should know this. I don't know why I don't know this. Oh yeah, so Halloween's October 31st. So it could be 31st too. But 28, 29, and 30 are your days for really good days for romance for you. Now wink. Yeah, going on a date, falling in love, having a passionate night. Why not? Capricorn, you know, make it your night. You know, if you haven't had a night in a long time, get the wine out. You know, break out the lingerie. Capricorn, it's time, you know. There's a time, you know, there's that whole time to die poem, right? There's a time for everything. There's a time to, and this should be the Capricorn motto, okay? There's a time to work, and there's time to focus on career, which is the same thing. And there's a time to live, and there's a time to have sex. And for you, Capricorn, your time is the end of October to have sex, okay? Early November, end of October. I feel like it's going to happen for you. So, message me if it does. And fingers and toes crossed for you, Capricorn, my lovely Capricorns. And in the meantime, if you wanted it to happen sooner, I feel like, you know, you're just cleaning out some clutter in your life. There's been a lot of things that are cluttering up your life. Whether it's people who are negative, whether it's lawsuits that are crazy, whether it's, you know, personal relationships that have gone bust, friendships that are down the tubes, you know, whether it's career questions or indecisiveness about career, where you're going, all of these things just clutter, gunking up your life, and it's going to take a shovel in a month to get through all of that. So that's why I say it might not be until the end of October where you get it on, because you're clearing out all this clutter. You really are. kind of clearing the slate for something new to come in and new focus to happen. And I feel like you're going to be really successful in October, so financially and otherwise. So it's just a matter of kind of going through the process, clearing out the clutter. You can't really speed this process up, especially because Capricorns, again, there's a time for everything, and this is the time to clean up. That's it. Clean your house, clean your clutter, clean your life. It's more clean your life, okay? Clean up your life of things that are no longer working for you. And taking time to appreciate the peace of mind that you might have after that is over. And then once you have your peace of mind, then it's sort of just like you can move forward in a very relaxed, calm, non-worried place. And that's a great place to be, to start something new. So I feel like a lot of you will have new opportunities, new job opportunities. If you're looking for work, definitely see a new job for you. Put your best face forward, best foot forward. Apply to as many as you can. Follow up. But I don't really see anything holding you back aside from your fears. If you can overcome your own fears, you're going to be really, really, really happy with the outcome. So that's all that I have for you right now. Feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail. Again, if you'd like to have a private reading. And I will be back again for mid-October videos, horoscopes, and definitely send you big, lots of love and thanks for supporting me. So I send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will be back again soon. Okay, take care. I'll be back.